How's it? Today is Monday, February 14th. It's Valentine's Day, and it is the first day that I'm actually snatching in 2 weeks. Like, I guess I snatched on Friday, but going from power snatches plus hang snatch to something totally different this week because when I basically got to 92 2 weeks ago, like I think it was the 31st, before I caught COVID. Yeah, right, just all before COVID. I did 92 power snatch plus a hang snatch, which technically is a power snatch PR. My best prior to that was 200 pounds, and so 200 pounds is 91. But had I tried to push the progression a little bit further, I don't think I would have been able to do 93 for a power snatch, a single power snatch. The hang snatch itself is super easy, so getting that portion of the that complex is not the issue or the worry. So doing this here is a little bit easier for me. So this meaning the hang snatch doubles. Um, so it'll still allow me to progress to a certain extent, right? So today, going up from 92 to 95 for two hang snatches or hang snatch doubles, right? For five of them. And actually, I set myself a range because I know how much easier hang snatches are, like a hang snatch double is, than doing a single power snatch for me. So I set a range of 95 to 97, and because I didn't miss any of my sets, like I made all of them, I gave myself the opportunity to go to 100 because Jason told me to do that because everything was looking pretty good, and I'm very happy that I did do that. I was able to get it all, and being able to snatch in any position, any variation at 100 for me is really good. So I am genuinely very happy about where I am, and it's not very far from my personal best, like a single, right? And so if that is happening right now for doubles, then who's to say that that's actually my personal best? 105 is my personal best, like PR from the ground, also from the hang as a single. That hang single that I did, it's technically 230 pounds, was years ago. It was at the Stanford gym. Here's my first set here at 95. I do the majority of them today at 97, just because this one feels so easy. Well, okay, well, the first one is easy. I do run into a little hiccup here on this first rep here for that 96, but you'll see what happens. That's a miss. That's definitely a miss there. But I end up coming back and making both of the, like, make an actual complete double here, which I guess is another like testament to kind of where I am. It's like 96 for two and a half. 96 for two and a half is that's pretty good for me. So then I go to 97 here. Yeah, pretty strong here for all of these. Um, One of the things that I was working on today was kind of maintaining. Oh, there's somebody in the background screaming. Woo! Um, yeah, there's one thing that I was kind of working on today was not extending with my hips after my toes, or so like extending, getting to my toes early. So if I get to my toes early, then that essentially is diminishing from the extension from my legs and my hips. Yeah, so hear me. I heard a 98 right there, and then he's like, "Nah, dude, just do 100." So here's 100. Yeah, I am very happy with that. I did do this actually once in the past, when I was still lifting at 24. I don't know what day that was, and I don't actually remember what month that was, but it was not the same level of execution. I think as far as that, or the way I remember it, the one at 24, it was I ended up doing a massive press out at the bottom, which for some people was a little bit more impressive, but that would have been a red light for sure. So after that, I instead of doing my banded snatch deadlifts, which I've been doing for the last like 7 or not 7 weeks, 5 weeks or so, I guess I don't know. This COVID thing kind of really threw everything off. This would be the 6th week in the cycle, right? Because it's only the 2nd week of February, sorry. But yeah, I transitioned away from the banded snatch deadlift to some snatch deadlifts with slow eccentrics. And actually, on the first set, I reset it on the ground, but I realized that it's actually a little bit easier, and I think it's a little bit extra work to just do a little floating snatch deadlift, and like it's not easier like far as physically, but it's a little bit quicker, and like the resetting when I set the bar on the ground is takes up a lot of time, and I was just like, like if I can make this just a touch harder, I'll get more out of it, and it would be a little bit quicker, and so that's what I decided to do. This is 120, you know. One day I might snatch this. I don't know. That would be awesome to snatch this. This would be a really big snatch for me. And then after that, I moved into my snatch push press plus overhead squat. Again, given the COVID situation, I didn't know what weight I should be doing, so he just said kind of work up to a heavy set of 3 plus 1, and I had my heart set on 120, just because that's kind of how it was been going. Before that, it's like whatever I was deadlifting was essentially where I would be at for the snatch push press plus deadlift. Um, I was not able to do it today, so it was a little humbling and upsetting all at the same time, because I feel like I am strong enough to do it. I just couldn't put it together. Um, yeah, so this is my actual last set that I make is 110, and for me it's like I'm setting a weight at 120, but I'm not trying to. That's not the weight that my coach said. My coach said just to go for a heavy set of 3 plus 1. So 110, like relative, right, is heavier than my snatch. It's heavier than I've ever snatched. So heavy, quote unquote, is relative. But here, I feel the third rep of the push press, and again, super humbling. Oh, oh, yep. I'm very sad here. After that, I just finished off with my usual, the pull-ups and then my GHD sit-ups. Nothing too complicated here. I don't need to change too much, I don't think, in my opinion. I just kind of need to get back into the swing of things, given what happened to my health last week, right? Um, Overall, I feel fine. I don't feel like any negative side effects of the coronavirus itself, and so I'm just gonna keep pushing and see where I go from here. Um, yeah, everything feels good. Like body wise, like independent of the COVID stuff, my body feels fine, and generally speaking, super happy with how today went. 100 for hang snatch double, super fucking solid. So that would be it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.